Hey, all of you wonderful outdoor people. Today, we're going to talk about how you don't need to weed as much, or not really weed, how to thin out your carrots and other plants like that with small seeds. Let's get into it. Okay, so we all know the burden of us having to plant or just take a pinch and then sprinkle it in. And then we waste seeds by that, but because you have to thin it out and pull the carrots, for example, out in sections of 2 inches in between the carrot. Well, today I'm going to show you how you don't need to do that and you can save seeds. Because seeds are normally supposed to last 2 to 3 years, and you sprinkling them could make them go by in just a spring. So, first, what you need is paper towels. Paper towels would be better, but you could also use toilet paper or newspaper. So, with your paper towel, you take off one piece and you cut it in rows of about an inch, or about an inch. I wouldn't recommend them because they're not made for this purpose. Let's put that aside. Okay, so you got your sheet of paper towel. So, you grab a ruler of any kind, really, as long as it has inches, or the way of measuring that's on the back. On the back of this packet, it says seed spacing, half an inch. So, you put a dot of non-toxic glue every half inch. So, but actually, let's change that because that seems a little too close. So, don't mind her. She is just having a jam out session. If you hear her in the background, you can have as many laughs as you want. It's kind of funny. She can't hear me talking because she has earbuds in. But, so you dump a little bit of your seeds out. Come on. But yeah, so it says seed spacing about half an inch. But since we're trying to, because that's if you're just sprinkling it, and since we're trying to use since we're trying to put as many carrots in the same amount of space and use less seeds, we're going to change it to every inch. So, to make it easier, I'm using a toothpick, which I would recommend using because it's hard to grab these when you got glue on your fingers, because you will get glue on your fingers with this project. So I would suggest, if you had a kind like this, if you had a kind of tape measure like I do, I would recommend probably starting 1/4 of an inch before the 0, and then putting a dot of glue where the 0 is at. You shouldn't need to make these big. And then put one where the 1 is at. Oh, that's kind of big. You see, that's the difference between a little and a lot is not much of a difference. So we put it every inch and try not to put too much. Just like that. So I don't know. I would say that's still kind of too close, but for now I would say it works because these carrots don't get really big. I don't think these carrots get very big. So you put a tiny amount. I said that weird. You put a little tiny amount of glue on the edge of it, and then you pick up a seed and you just drop it in the glue. And you can put two per drop if you would like, if the drop is kind of big and you want more chance of getting a carrot. But I'm just gonna put one because I want to use less seeds. If you saw my fat head, excuse me. So we'll put that there since that has glue on it. And then we wait till this dries. I don't have any dried, mostly because I couldn't find the ones I did before. But once these all dry, by the way, that if you get kind of more of a dot, like more of a mound of glue, like kind of like that one right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Kind of like that one. Don't worry, it will flatten out as it dries. So, yeah. And then, once it dries, this will keep until the seed goes bad, actually. This will last as long as you want it. And if you make enough, I wouldn't recommend making enough to use this entire roll, because that would be way too many unless you are getting, like, if you used carrot seeds for this project and you used an entire roll, like even just this side, I have no clue how many carrots you're planting. But if you want to plant a lot of carrots, fine by me. But this will keep for as long as the seed keeps. So you can wrap it around toilet paper rolls. You can put it in a box. If you put it in a box, I would put it in a Tupperware when they're dried, obviously. I would put it in a Tupperware and I would label what the Tupperware is full of. So I wouldn't mix my seeds. And also other things this would be amazing for is radishes. Anything smaller than what you can grab. If you can't pick it up and grab it and know that you only have one, that's too small. And I would suggest using that. Or using this if you need to sprinkle the seeds. So then you don't need to pick any of the other seeds that have germinated or started growing. But yeah, that is my gardening lesson for today. See you next time, guys. Bye.